The idea is simple. No one can win a war against themselves. Today's topic comes from a spiritual text called A Course in Miracles. I believe it contains one of the most profound observations ever made about human suffering. The idea is simple. No one can win a war against themselves. Most people spend their lives believing their problem is outside of them. Their mother, their family, their best friend, their work. They think their suffering comes from a difficult relationship, a painful memory, a habit they can't break, a political situation, a financial problem, or something someone did to them years ago. But what if the real conflict is happening inside your own mind? What if the greatest battle of your life is not between you and someone else? What if it's between one part of you and another? A Course in Miracles says, no one is strong who has an enemy. I've been thinking about that all week. And it sounds strange because we're taught that strength comes from defeating enemies, especially guys. But the Course asks us to look deeper. What if the enemy is part of you? What if the part of you that wants peace is fighting the part that wants to stay angry? And what if the part of you that wants to trust is fighting the part that wants to protect itself? What if the part of you that wants to move forward is fighting the part that's afraid to let go? Who wins that war? The answer is simple: no one. Because both sides are you. Think about how much energy people spend arguing with themselves. One thought says, leave the relationship. Another says, stay. It's safe. One thought says, take the risk. And another says, oh, maybe you better stay in this. The mind becomes a courtroom, a battlefield, a civil war. And every day, people wake up and go back into the combat. They believe that they can just defeat the negative voice, they will finally be free. But have you noticed that the battle never ends? One problem is solved and another appears. One fear disappears and another takes its place. One insecurity fades and a new one arrives. The mind keeps generating opponents because it has become addicted to conflict itself. A Course in Miracles makes a remarkable statement. It says, war is impossible unless belief in victory is cherished. War is impossible unless belief in victory is cherished. So the war continues because you believe someone can win. The ego believes that if it fights hard enough, it can finally conquer fear, conquer doubt, conquer uncertainty, conquer pain. Yet every apparent victory is temporary because the battlefield remains. The conflict survives, the opponent changes, but the war continues on and on. And this is why so many people are exhausted. They're not exhausted from life, they're exhausted from fighting themselves. What if freedom doesn't come from winning? What if freedom comes from stepping off the battlefield altogether? In my own work with clients over the last 3 decades, I have discovered something. People don't suffer because their thoughts arise. Thoughts arise in everyone. People suffer because they identify with one thought and attack another. They ruminate the thought. It comes up and you begin to think about it and you try to work it out. But there is no winning with a thought. The thought is in the past. The thought is ephemeral. It doesn't have shape or form. But there is another possibility. What if you are neither voice in your head? What if you're not the thought that wants to stay and not the thought that wants to leave? What if you're the awareness listening to both? The moment you step into awareness, something extraordinary happens. You stop trying to win. You stop trying to destroy one part of yourself so another part can survive. You begin to see that both voices are temporary movements passing through your own consciousness. Neither one defines who you are. the battlefield starts to lose its gravity. This is where peace begins. Not when one side wins, not when you finally become perfect, not when every fearful thought disappears. That's not going to happen. Peace comes when you stop believing that war is necessary. Course in Miracles says that the memory of spirit comes to the quiet mind, not the victorious mind, not the conquering mind, the quiet mind, the mind that no longer needs to attack itself, the mind that no longer needs an enemy, the mind that stopped choosing sides. Perhaps this is the invitation today, not to fight harder, not to think better, not to conquer yourself, but to notice that both sides of the conflict are happening within you, and neither side can ever win because both sides are you. The peace you seek is not one side of the battlefield. It is waiting beyond the battlefield itself. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend and like and subscribe to keep the good flowing. You have a beautiful day.